Welcome to episode 47 of Trending Niches, where I show you the current trends on Amazon and Redbubble, as well as give you some ideas and suggestions for designs. And a quick announcement before we jump into the niches. PODCS is actually running a Black Friday deal already. They've started early and they're essentially giving you 2 years for the price of one. So if you use my code PA50, you only have to pay $99 for 2 years of the PODCS research tool, which is amazing value for money. It will be linked down below if you want to check it out. And let's get started with the trends. Now, Thanksgiving shirts are definitely still trending right now, but I'm not really going to focus on these during this episode because Thanksgiving is on the 23rd of November, which means that in the next few days, these shirts will stop selling, stop being ordered. And if you post new designs now, the likelihood of getting a sale is very low, unfortunately. So from Thanksgiving, we're now moving on to current trends and upcoming trends. And the biggest one right now that is upcoming is definitely Christmas. And one niche that I noticed doing super well this year for Christmas is cats for everybody. So you've got this design style right here of Santa on his sleigh, throwing cats into the air. And I've also seen this sell with dogs, so dogs for everybody. And I could see this concept working for many different niches where Santa is throwing something into the air. So definitely a really funny design. And there's so many right here with a really good BSR. So we've got 7,000, 15,000, 61,000, 129. So you can see that there's a lot of demand for these designs and a lot of potential with this sort of phrase. People seem to really like it. It is a funny phrase, and you could also try and apply it to other niches to sort of be more unique and target a less competitive topic compared to, in this case, obviously cats is extremely competitive. Niche number 2, another sub niche of Christmas that is already doing extremely well, is snowman. And there's many different ways to approach this and to even niche down further. So the top seller says chilling with my snowmies. That sort of phrase is always really popular for seasonal holidays. Then we've got a heartbeat design with a snowman sort of nurse right there. That's a cool idea and gives you another hint as to what you can do with these snowmen, right? You can dress them up in different outfits that are related to an occupation. And then we've got a design concept which can be applied to many different niches. So we've got different objects related to sports, and they are sort of stacked like a snowman, dressed up like a snowman. And this could also work for food items, right? Here's another example. So you do it for food, other hobby related stuff. Ideally, you'd want something that's round, right, to form the shape of a snowman. Then Frosty the Swole-Man. I really like this phrase, and this sort of applies to the gym, bodybuilding niche. You could use that as inspiration and create a different sort of design, different design concept or different design style for this phrase. That's definitely good. And scrolling down further, what else can we see? Many more of these right here with tennis balls. In this case, this phrase I think is also cool. I'm having a meltdown. You could have a look into that, see how it's doing, how the competition is. 99k BSR, doing really well. And yeah, I mean, there's many designs right here that you could sort of take a further spin on or do some more research into to find ideas with low competition, rather than just uploading a random snowman design and putting Merry Christmas and expecting it to sell. I think there's definitely a lot of opportunity right here to niche down further, cross niche, and to stand out and sort of create a unique design for this sub niche of Christmas. Even though a lot of the trending niches right now are Christmas related or they're sort of very competitive evergreen niches, I did still try and find some trends for you that are sort of more recent and that are not as competitive. And one that I found is this one right here. It's don't waste your time on me. Not too many designs out there, all very simple text-based, and there's a few doing really, really well. So 22k BSR right here and 76k BSR. And yeah, I mean, there's not too much to it. You can create these quite easily, add a nice vintage color scheme, or potentially try some different layouts and different text design styles as well to stand out in search. Maybe different color thumbnails like this person's done right here with black text on a white shirt. And if we look at the sort of second best seller in this search term right here on PODCS, on the detail page, we can see, scrolling down to the BSR history, that this was sort of hovering between a 1 mil and 500k BSR for a long time. And then just recently, if we zoom in right here, over the past few days, it's dropped heavily in BSR. So this does seem to be a more recent trend, and I hope this can help you get some sales. Niche number 4 is a very recent and new trend, and it says I have public lice. No idea why this is trending, but if we scroll down and look at the bestseller, it says 300 plus times bought in the past month. It's got a 53k BSR, and it's only been posted on October 14th, so only about a month ago, and it's already doing this well. One review, again, another indicator how brand new this niche is, and all of the other shirts also, they don't have any reviews. BSRs are really good, and they're posted either at the end of October, like October 26th right here, or beginning of November even. So definitely a new niche with potential for new sellers to enter. It's got 524 results. I even checked page 3. It's the same on that page. So yeah, no idea why this is doing so well. Most of the designs look very colorful in that text style with like butterflies and smileys. So yeah, I mean, check this one out. I don't think you have to stick to this exact style. Try and find a way to stand out in these search results rather than, you know, blend in with everyone else. But I hope this trend can help you get some sales if you do decide to enter it. Next up, we've got ugly Christmas sweaters. This is another Christmas niche that does extremely well every single year. It's already trending, and I'm also getting sales in this niche with many different topics. So this is definitely worth considering, because if you get this sort of style down, you have 1 or 2 templates, you can use so many different phrases, so many different objects, and enter many different niches, like evergreen niches, with this ugly Christmas sweater style. We've got funny phrases, we've got specific nationalities being targeted right here, Italian, hobby related stuff. So here, this motocross design, oh, what fun it is to ride. You could do that with many other, you know, hobbies as well, where you're riding a vehicle or a bicycle or something like that. I'm full of holiday spirit, so someone's done it with bourbon right here. Very Fishmas, so you could, you know, do different animals in this style as well. And just overall scrolling through this, you will just get endless ideas, and this style is very, very popular. One of the most popular Christmas niches, I would say, every single year. So definitely don't dismiss this, even though there's many results. If you find the right evergreen niches to target right here, or the right funny phrases, you can definitely get some extra sales for this Christmas trend. Next up, we've got the first Redbubble trend. This one is I eat sand. I wouldn't have thought that there's interest in this phrase, but it is actually trending on Redbubble. And I particularly like this design right here. The sort of graphic looks very cool, and the phrase underneath says, live to eat sand to live. So that's a good example of, you know, taking a specific phrase like I eat sand and going a step further, making it a bit more funny, more interesting, rather than just uploading a sticker like this that says I eat sand. I'm not saying these can't sell, but, you know, you can make some alternative designs as well. And yeah, it works surprisingly well, even though there's like a skeleton with a surfboard, you know, it seems to suit this niche, and it is showing because it's ranking very high right here on the search term. Most of these results are fairly basic though. You do get a few graphics of sand included. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have thought that this is something worth targeting, but it seems to have some interest right here on Redbubble. And if it sells on Redbubble, I'm sure there's also potential on other platforms like TeePublic, Spreadshirt, etc. Trend number 7 is Aaron name. And this is a strange search phrase, but if you just type in Aaron on its own, it is not trending. And there's a lot more like random designs in this lot that don't really have anything to do with the Aaron name search term. So it seems like people are looking for this for someone that's called Aaron, and there's many different scalable templates right here that, you know, could work really well as a scalable design. So Aaron name, Aaron birthday, personalized, Aaron baby, Aaron boyfriend, some good keywords showing at the top, Aaron boy, Aaron quote, and a few ideas for a few cool templates, I think, for scalable designs that you could also apply to other names is I'm Aaron doing Aaron things. We've got this one over here where we've got the word Aaron explained, and it says stunningly handsome with infinite charisma, humble yet overflowing with confidence, jack of all trades and a master of them all. So this one you could do for many other names as well. We've got Aaron, the man, the myth, the legend. This one over here, do not copy because it's reminiscent of the Friends TV show logo with the colorful dots in the middle. That's a design style you can't copy because it's not allowed. But yeah, take a look at the Aaron name search term right here. That's doing really well on Redbubble at the moment. What can we see if we scroll down to the bottom? Sometimes you get some more ideas right here with the related searches. In this case, there's nothing too interesting, but it's always worth checking out this bottom part of Redbubble because sometimes you can get some new niche ideas right here as well. Next up, we've got Capybara Christmas. The Capybara niche is generally quite popular, an evergreen niche, and it seems that mixed with Christmas, it is currently already trending on Redbubble. And the designs are usually, you know, a capybara dressed up in a Christmas themed outfit. I actually have prompts for that for DALL-E 3 in a recent video. Christmas designs, AI designs can also sell. I have created some and sold them on Amazon. So yeah, if you didn't know how to create this from scratch, or if you don't have a subscription to say Vexels, Creative Fabrica, then you could also try it out with AI tools, create a Christmas themed capybara, add some funny phrases to it, and then you could enter this right here. Not too competitive on Redbubble, considering it's quite a popular evergreen niche, but with Christmas mixed, only 896 results, which is not too bad. Redbubble's usually flooded with lots and lots of designs. Also like this one over here with the sort of Christmas tree shape formed out of the animals, and it says Merry Capybara Miss. So definitely some good design inspiration in this niche, and it can also transfer onto other niches too, a lot of these sort of templates and ideas that you see. And moving on, here we've got Cavalier Xmas, another Christmas themed trending search term on Redbubble right now with only 157 results, which is really good. And scrolling down, you will see the sorts of designs you would expect. A dog dressed in a Christmas outfit, and occasionally you do get a few phrases as well. A lot of these are sort of shown on stickers. Some of these do look AI generated to me, so I do think there's definitely potential right here to create some AI themed designs for this specific search term. And what have we got down here? Merry Dogmas as well. So you could add different phrases like that, woofy Christmas. And I also noticed when looking at this that we've got a sort of specific longer tail keyword as well that you could use for this specific dog breed. Is Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Right, so bear that in mind. And generally Xmas is a good keyword to add to Christmas themed designs too, because not everyone types in the full word Christmas. Some people will type in Xmas, and it does show definitely with this niche, considering this search term right here is trending on Redbubble right now. If you want to see me do some evergreen niche research using PODCS, make sure to check out this video next.